Hello YouTube. Well, I'm doing some bedside computer experimentation again. I'm switching boards around because, well, I'm short on computing experimenting material, so I'm going to go back to an AMD setup for my bedside computer here just for fun. This is what was in here before. It was this Gigabyte motherboard. It's a, what is this? It's a P43 ES3G Gigabyte board. One of my favorite boards ever. Got a Core 2 quad in there, Q6600. Had a 9600 GT in there, and a Netgear wireless card. This is one of the few things I've actually liked that I've had by Netgear because it has a Broadcom chipset, as you can see right there. You can kind of see it, but it has a Broadcom chipset. Over here, what we have is an Asrock A770DE+. It's a board I got from Grateful 42 that did not like that CPU I put in there for whatever reason, but it does work. I mean, I've used it in the past, so I'm going to use this for a while. I might even upgrade this to a quad core later on, maybe like a 965 Black Edition or something like that down the road. It has a tri-core Athlon 2 in it right now, so I'm going to try using that for a while just for fun. It also has 6 gigs of RAM in this. There's 8 gigs of RAM in here, and this is all DDR2, so this is expensive RAM now. So, I'm going to put this board in my Lian Li case here. Thinking about switching out this power supply because it's one of the Akbel Sun Java Workstation power supplies. I've been thinking about putting that in here just because it fits so well in the other system. But I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet, so I'm just going to put this board in and then, there you have it. This has always perplexed me about these K7B cases, these Lian Li K7Bs. They still use a 3-prong connector for the power LED, and I don't know why, because not every motherboard supports that. A lot of the ones have a point down there labeled message LED, and that's usually what the power is, but some of them, they have the three pin connector. This particular motherboard doesn't, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. I just wanted to comment on that. I've probably been improved on newer Lian Li cases, but I still think that's kind of irritating. Alright, so I got everything in here. Using that Ultra LSP 550 power supply. Got a tri-core AMD CPU. I forget exactly which one it is, but I think it's a 3 gigahertz. I can't even remember. But we'll find out when I install Windows on here. 6 gigs of RAM, a 9600 GT, because there's no onboard video anyway, and a Netgear wireless card, the one with the Broadcom chip on it. So there you have it. Oh yeah, and this 1 terabyte Hitachi hard drive, Sony OptiArc DVD drive. So there you have it. I'm going to be using a tri-core for a while, and I might upgrade this to a 965 Black Edition Phenom chip if I get the money at some point. But I think the tri-core will be fine for now because I don't push this computer very hard. That's part of the reason why I wanted to experiment with it, because the Core 2 quad in here I didn't really push that hard. So I want to see how little I can use just to get by on the bedside computer. Sometimes I just like doing that. I just like seeing what my limits are. Even though I think this will just handle what I throw at it perfectly fine. Oh, might want to plug in the video card. Power connector in there. But yeah, anyway, gonna get Windows installed on here, and then we'll look at the specs, because I'm not gonna bore you with details. You've seen this. You've seen me build bedside computers a billion times, so. Alright, got everything all going. Show you the specs of this. The final specs, because I couldn't remember what the processor was. It's an AMD Athlon 2 X3 440. So yeah, it is a 3 gigahertz processor. 6 gigs of RAM. So, still a pretty good system. I just plan on upgrading this to a Phenom chip at some point. Probably a 965 Black Edition, if I can get it for a reasonable price. That won't be right away, I don't think, but maybe later on in the summer. I don't know yet. Depends what the price for them is still. So, there you have it. But I think this is going to stay my bedside computer for quite a while, because look at the processor. Look at that. 6.8. That's not too bad at all. 7.1 on the RAM, so CPU could probably stand to be clocked up a little bit, but I don't really want to do that. But yeah, those are the scores. They're not too bad. They're good. They're certainly good enough for what I use this computer for. So there you have it, guys. That is the bedside computer. As you can see, I'm currently copying files, lots of files back on there, off of my little external drive here. Yeah, that's going to take a while, because that's USB 2.0. That's like 500 gigs of data. So, there you have it, guys. You've seen it all before, but I figured I'd make an update video just to let you guys know what I was doing, because not much of interest has been going on around here. So, there you have it. This is just something I like to do for fun every once in a while. Just switch up machines and just use them for a while. See what little I can run on. But in this case, it's less of that and more like I think this machine will be more suitable next to my bed, because I don't know. I just want to have an AMD machine around, because I like AMD, and I want to continue using them instead of letting this one board with AMD just sit over there instead. The only other AMD system I have right now is a Socket 939 Compact, so making good use of some hardware I have with this Asrock board. I've been very happy with this Asrock board. I've been surprised. The only issue I ever had is when I put that 6-core processor in it. So there you have it. I think a 965 Black Edition will work fine in there, though. I'll get one eventually, like I've been saying. So I'm gonna let these files copy and then use this computer. And there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.